Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. I'm your host, Jenny. Today, we're diving into the latest happenings in Hong Kong, starting with the stock market. It seems that Hong Kong stocks took a little dip, retreating from a three-year high as investors play it safe ahead of the Federal Reserve meeting and Tencent's earnings report. The Hang Seng Index saw a slight decrease, and some major players like Baidu and Li Auto faced notable declines. Investors are definitely keeping a close eye on the economic assessments coming up. In sports news, the Hong Kong women's rugby sevens team is bouncing back with a positive attitude after their Challenger Series experience. Despite finishing 10th out of 12 teams, head coach Andy Vilk believes the team has learned valuable lessons and is ready to tackle their upcoming matches with renewed focus and resilience. Co-captains Chloe Chan and Natasha Olson-Thorne are also looking forward to applying their improved skills in the Melrose Claymores competition. It's all about growth and preparation. Lastly, we're discussing the closure of the Sunbeam Theatre and its implications for Cantonese opera in Hong Kong. Culture Secretary Rosanna Law assures that the government is looking into alternative venues, but many worry that the theatre's cultural significance can't be easily replaced. Advocates are calling for action to preserve this vital aspect of Hong Kong's heritage. It's a crucial moment for the future of Cantonese opera, and we'll keep you updated on any developments. Please stay tuned for more detailed coverage. South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong stocks experienced a slight decline, retreating from a three-year high as investors adopted a cautious stance ahead of the Federal Reserve meeting and the much-anticipated earnings report from Tencent Holdings. The Hang Seng Index dipped by 0.2%, while tech stocks took a harder hit, with the Hang Seng Tech Index falling by 1.5%. Notable declines included Baidu, which plummeted 4.5%, and Li Auto, which lost 3.7%. Tencent stock also saw a minor drop of 0.3% before its earnings announcement, which is expected to reveal a significant profit increase. As the U.S. Federal Reserve prepares to discuss economic assessments and tariff implications, investors remain on edge, reflecting a broader mixed sentiment across Asia-Pacific markets. In another piece by South China Morning Post, the Hong Kong women's rugby sevens team is regrouping and reflecting on their recent Challenger Series performance, which, despite not yielding the desired results, has provided valuable lessons. Head coach Andy Vilk emphasized the importance of the experience gained during the series, noting that the players demonstrated resilience and a positive attitude that will be crucial for their upcoming matches in the Cathay HSBC Hong Kong Sevens. Co-captains Chloe Chan and Natasha Olson-Thorne echoed these sentiments, highlighting their commitment to applying what they've learned to improve their game. With a history of strong performances, including a memorable victory over China last year, the team is determined to leverage their experiences to achieve success in the upcoming competition. Lastly, the closure of the Sunbeam Theatre has sparked concerns about the future of Cantonese opera in Hong Kong, as detailed by South China Morning Post. While government officials assert that the loss of the venue is manageable due to alternative performance spaces, many argue that the Sunbeam Theatre held significant cultural and historical value that cannot be replicated. The emotional farewell from the community underscores the theatre's role as a cultural landmark. Critics caution that the government's focus on modernizing Cantonese opera may overlook the importance of preserving its traditional essence. Drawing parallels with Japan's kabuki, which has successfully adapted to contemporary audiences, advocates suggest that a similar approach could help safeguard Cantonese opera's legacy. Ultimately, a more targeted government strategy is needed to preserve this cultural treasure and ensure its relevance for future generations. The Toronto Star reports on the dire situation faced by British Columbia's geoduck clam exporters, who are grappling with the impending imposition of a 25% tariff by China, their primary market, accounting for 95% of their exports. Christina Borage, executive director of the BC Seafood Alliance, expresses the shock and fear permeating the industry, which sees an annual export value of approximately $75 million. Harvesters have already halted their operations in anticipation of reduced demand, as geoducks must be sold live within a tight timeframe post-harvest. While local restaurants may benefit from lower prices, the overarching concern remains the potential devastation to the clam farming community, which is now forced to consider alternative markets, like Japan, amidst a backdrop of increasing competition from U.S. exports that are not facing similar tariffs. SCMP opinion emphasizes the need for Hong Kong to evaluate its talent acquisition programs as they enter their second year, following significant outflows of residents due to the pandemic. The government is launching new initiatives to attract top-tier professionals, yet the success of these programs hinges on the city's ability to provide a living environment that appeals to these individuals beyond just financial incentives. Concerns about the integrity of the application process have led officials to pledge stricter scrutiny, as the Top Talent Pass scheme has already drawn a substantial number of applicants, contributing significantly to the local economy. However, the challenges of job placement and cultural adaptation for new arrivals indicate that more comprehensive data and adjustments are necessary to ensure the city truly benefits from these initiatives. South China Morning Post covers the competitive race among 3 universities in Hong Kong vying to establish the city's third medical school, aimed at alleviating the chronic shortage of doctors and enhancing the region's status as a hub for medical innovation. Each institution, Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, Baptist University, and Polytechnic University, has presented unique proposals that highlight their strengths in various medical disciplines, including engineering integration and traditional Chinese medicine. With the government set to announce the winning proposal soon, the emphasis on fostering global partnerships and innovative training methods is paramount. Experts advocate for a collaborative approach among the universities, suggesting that a joint medical school could leverage their collective expertise to better address the healthcare needs of Hong Kong, while also ensuring that graduates are well equipped to handle both patient care and advancements in medical technology. South China Morning Post, Li Shaoqi, a prominent figure in Hong Kong's business landscape, passed away at the age of 97, leaving behind a legacy of philanthropy and entrepreneurship. As the founder of Henderson Land Development, he amassed a fortune of $29.2 billion, becoming the second richest man in Hong Kong. Li was not only a shrewd investor but also a dedicated philanthropist, channeling significant resources into education, youth programs, and elderly care. Through his foundations, he made substantial donations, including a 100,000 square foot plot of land for a senior care facility and a 66,000 square foot site for a youth hostel, demonstrating his commitment to improving the lives of the underprivileged. His contributions extended beyond Hong Kong, impacting communities in mainland China and abroad, and inspiring others in the business sector to follow his philanthropic lead. The Toronto Star, the geoduck clam industry in British Columbia is facing a dire situation as China imposes hefty tariffs on Canadian seafood, threatening the livelihoods of local harvesters. With 95% of Canadian geoduck exports going to China, the anticipated 25% tariff has left many in shock and fear for their future. The annual value of these exports is around $75 million, and the swift nature of the seafood market makes finding alternative buyers nearly impossible. Industry leaders like Christina Borge express concerns over the devastating impact of these tariffs on the already struggling market, as local harvesters have halted operations in anticipation of dwindling demand. While some hope to pivot towards markets in Japan and other regions, the immediate future remains uncertain, and the industry is calling for government support to navigate these challenging times. SCMP opinion, Li Shaoqi, affectionately known as Uncle Four, is celebrated not only for his immense wealth and success in real estate but also for his philanthropic spirit that has left a lasting impact on Hong Kong. Rising from humble beginnings with just 1,000 Hong Kong dollars, he transformed into a business titan with a portfolio valued at 551 billion Hong Kong dollars across various sectors. His dedication to philanthropy is evident in his contributions to affordable housing and educational initiatives, earning him accolades from government officials and the community alike. Li's approach to business was characterized by humility and a commitment to ethical practices, emphasizing the importance of conscience and compassion in the competitive world of finance. His legacy serves as a guiding light for future generations, reminding them of the power of generosity and responsible leadership. South China Morning Post reports on Olympic basketball gold medalist Sabrina Ionescu's inspiring visit to Hong Kong, where she engaged with students and shared her journey in sports. During her tour, which also included stops in the Philippines and mainland China, Ionescu expressed how the dedication and perseverance of the children resonated with her own experiences growing up in California, where she fought for her place on the basketball team. Her story of overcoming barriers, such as being told she should be playing with dolls instead of basketball, struck a chord with the pupils, especially the girls who faced similar challenges. Ionescu emphasized the importance of mentorship and the impact young athletes can have on each other, showcasing her commitment to supporting the growth of women's sports. In another report, the South China Morning Post highlights the hiring initiative by Safe Investment Company in Hong Kong, which manages a significant portion of China's foreign exchange reserves. The company is looking for trainees to join a 2-year program that could lead to roles as investment analysts or traders, emphasizing the importance of fundamental research and systematic trading. With China's foreign exchange reserves exceeding $3.2 trillion, the allocation to Hong Kong is expected to increase, enhancing the city's role as a financial hub. This move is seen as a strong endorsement from Beijing, which aims to bolster Hong Kong's status amid global uncertainties, particularly in light of the changing political landscape. Furthermore, the South China Morning Post discusses China Unicom's ambitious plans to ramp up its investment in AI infrastructure, with a projected 28% increase in capital expenditures for computing power by 2025. This surge in spending aligns with a broader national strategy to enhance AI capabilities, as major tech companies like Alibaba also invest heavily in AI and cloud computing. Despite facing challenges such as U.S. export restrictions on advanced chips, China Unicom is committed to evolving from a traditional telecom operator to a technology services provider, establishing intelligent computing centers and resource pools across the country. This strategic shift reflects the growing demand for AI applications and the company's aim to capitalize on this technological wave. South China Morning Post highlights the increasing presence of luxury jewelers like Chanel, Hermes, Bulgari, and Van Cleef & Arpels in the world of horology, showcasing their unique blend of artistry and technical prowess in timepieces. The annual Watches and Wonders event in Geneva serves as a vibrant backdrop where these brands unveil their stunning creations, often inspired by nature, such as the enchanting fairies and butterflies found on Van Cleef & Arpels dials. Their watches, described as poetic complications, tell intricate stories that invite the wearer to engage with time in a deeply emotional way. Other notable players like Cartier and Piaget have long established their reputations in watchmaking, while Bulgari continues to push boundaries with innovative designs and a commitment to craftsmanship. In a different vein, the South China Morning Post introduces Matilda Mourinho, daughter of the renowned football coach José Mourinho, who is carving her own path in the luxury jewelry industry. Matilda, an entrepreneur with a sustainable jewelry brand, has attracted a celebrity clientele that includes the likes of Priyanka Chopra and Kylie Minogue. Recently married to Danny Graham, she embodies a glamorous lifestyle, showcasing designer fashion and a passion for travel. Her journey from the daughter of a famous football figure to a successful businesswoman reflects her dedication and talent, proving that she is much more than just a Nepo baby. Lastly, the romantic entanglements of actor Eric Dane have drawn attention, particularly his recent sightings with actress Priya Jain amidst reports of a potential reconciliation with his ex-wife, Rebecca Gayheart. The pair, who share 2 daughters, have been navigating their co-parenting journey since their initial divorce filing in 2018. Meanwhile, Jane, a budding actress and entrepreneur with her own clothing brand, has been spotted enjoying luxury travel and designer fashion. As their relationship unfolds, it adds another layer of intrigue to Dane's personal life, reflecting the complexities of love and family in the public eye. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Great dragon wakes ancient streets, leading change with modern beats. Cities rise and towers peak, new dawn breaking, bold and sleek. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all to play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roars, change the cars, marching strong with mighty force. Whoa. New era, new wave, fast-paced day, history made in full display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold, but minds explore. East meets west and knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's power demonstrates. From the Great Wall to Shanghai, progress moves as kites fly high. Tech and trade, it's all the play, future shines brighter every day. Great dragon roars, change the course, marching strong with mighty force. New era, new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions their growth and peace. New era, new way, fast-paced day, history made in bold display. History made in bold display. Politicians make their plea, voices blend in harmony. Policies for growth and peace, ambitions never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold, but minds explore. East meets west at knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's power never cease. Dreams of silk and digital, bridging gaps from old to new. Fortunes build and bonds renew, nations strengthen, bold review. Traditions hold, but minds explore. East meets west at knowledge door. Complex world they navigate, China's power demonstrates.